welcome back to another video. Today's a pretty light day. We just got an oil change that we're headed to right now. And then we're getting that Ford Transit back this afternoon, but they're bringing it to the house, and we're gonna change that leaking coolant hose that I showed you in the previous video. So super light day. It's Friday, so it's gonna be an easy Friday, which I'm cool with, because once in a while I could use an easy Friday. So we're fueled up and ready to roll. So we're gonna go head to that oil change now and get that done. So here we go. There, got the new filter on, and the drain plug's nice and snug. So we just wrapped up that oil change, so now I'm heading back to my house where my office is, and all I have to do is a little bit of paperwork. I gotta invoice this client for this job, and it's 11:30, so really from now till 3 o'clock I'm pretty much free the rest of the day. So I'm gonna go handle that, and then at 3 o'clock we'll be back, and we're gonna have that Ford Transit at the house, and we're gonna replace that coolant hose, the heater hose that's leaking, and do the oil and filter service. Alright, so we're back at the house, and we got the Ford Transit here in the driveway, and it's up on the ramps. So we gotta change the oil and replace the heater hose that's leaking. So I'll show you that. So it's kind of hard to tell from up here, but if I go underneath, you can see where it drips on the frame here, and if you follow it up, you'll see it leaking right there through that heat sleeve that's actually running down from the hose right there. So we're actually going to change the whole heater hose assembly. It came in one big piece, so you'll see what I'm talking about when I put it on, but that made it a lot easier than trying to chase down one hose. But that's how they actually sell it. So all of the heater hoses and the connectors are getting changed, and we're doing the oil change. So this is going to be our drain plug here, and our oil filters right here. Alright, so the oil change is done. Now we just gotta reset the oil light, which we'll do later, but for now we're gonna go ahead and start replacing that heater hose. I think we're gonna start by disconnecting this hose here and this hose here, and I believe besides that we have the two hoses at the bottom and this guy here. So we'll start up here and then we'll work our way to the bottom, I guess. Let's grab our pliers, pinch this clamp off here. It's a locking clamp. Maybe we can get the lock. Yes, we can. Slide that back like that. Twist them off. It's not much coolant in the lines because it leaked out, so shouldn't have too big of a mess. Get that one locked. Twist this one off. That out of the way, and I guess that's an 8mm right there, so it's got to go there. Alright, so we got our bracket off. Our new hose comes with a new bracket and all, so luckily our drain pan's in the right spot catching that coolant. Alright, so this will, I'm assuming, I haven't been underneath yet, but I'm assuming this is going to be the trickiest one, the one against the firewall. So that's the one we're going to go after next. I'm using my angle needle nose pliers. See if I can squeeze that clamp. I'm assuming these are going to work good. Let's actually, I can probably get my tool in there. Let me see. Alright. Try to use the pick tool to get behind the hose so I can. Actually, you got a better. Oh, man. So what I wound up doing is removing my hose clamp tool off because I realized it was getting in the way, and I just used my long needle nose to squeeze the clamp and lock it in place, and I was able to just slide it out the way. So now I can pull this hose off and probably use a pick tool to kind of break it loose from the firewall here, and then we should be able to pull the hose off. Good. I was worried it was going to make a mess all over the engine, but it didn't. It just went through the hose into the ground. So, all right, got all this freed up and loosened up. Now what we got to do is go take care of underneath. All right, so we got this clamp here we're going to take off, and that clamp right there we're going to take off. So once we do that, then we can go ahead and switch the hose out. Coolant's dripping all over me, so we do that real fast. Alright, so here's our old hose to new hose comparison, and they match up pretty good. So I'm gonna reinstall this new one in the car, and then all we gotta do is throw coolant on it and clean it up. Alright, so I think I'm actually going to go ahead and install everything up top first, and then work my way to the bottom last. That way everything up here will hold the hose from falling down the side of the motor while I'm trying to attach at the bottom. So I spin around like that. Put a little bracket on first. And then unlock our clamps. Alright, so that's on there. Now we'll do the one on the firewall. I think we gotta go under here. Unlock our clamp to the firewall. Unlock now, see if we got the right place. I think we're gonna be good there. Yeah, it's perfect. Now everything up here is put together, so now we just go underneath and connect the hoses down there. So far I don't see any leaks. I'm just going to continue to do some more checks on it just to make sure everything's good before I release it to the client. But that's going to do it for today. I'm gonna wrap this job up and call it a night. So once again, hit that subscribe button, and thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.